Okay, so what we will be doing today, guys, is finishing the How to Start series. I guess not finishing it, but continuing it on. So, kind of what we'll be doing will be walking through again the next step. This part is really just focusing on trying to find and identify people that you want to keep, which we've already found, I think, a couple. This one's going to be one for sure. The Eagle Eye is really, really good. And then Slugger's pretty good on her. That's a good one. So that's a couple already that we'll be keeping. We might keep this Arbalist with On Guard. Not really sure what I think about her. Think she might be better off with Eagle Eye and what is it? Is it a Naring? What's the damaged one? Yeah, Eagle Eye and a Naring would probably be better for her. And then keeping the third one open to be more utility. On Guard might be okay, but I don't know. So we can actually, we'll bring her instead. Oops. No, that's not good. Oh well. We're going to go with this for now. If we get another healer on the next one, we'll do a dark run to just try and get some gold. I saw your video when you went to DD1. Seemed like that wasn't the party you normally take. What do you normally take? Yeah, Ice is right. I normally just run straight damage. Depends on... I gotta look at my provision spreadsheet. It depends on where you are. I would typically run like a utility or scouting character. I'd run like a high DPS character, like either a Hellion or an Arbalist. The Mark parties work really good for that, like bringing a Houndmaster and a Bounty Hunter. So often my party is not like this, but you know, this kind of makeup's okay. One I really like is if you'd eliminate the Arbalist and really take an Occultist. You could take a Vestal either way. And then you'd bring a Houndmaster or a Bounty Hunter. It runs really well. So short runs, we're saying to take 12 food. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to be testing for the strategy guide, guys. So two birds. Just want to make sure my numbers are still good with all the balancing that's been done. 2 shovels. Where are we going? We're going the weld. So definitely want 1 key. We'll bring 2 antivenoms, a bandage, and holy water just in case. The reason we're bringing those is to max out our curios that we interact with. Hi, demons. Want to make sure we get the best loot tables when possible. Oh, that's nice. The devs retweeted my post, so that's cool. It's nice of them. Alright, so these again are not keeper characters, so what we'll be doing is just really trying, like we got a really bad layout. So we're gonna have to do a lot of backtracking whether we like it or not. So I won't be using my shovels. I'm gonna hold them. And I am going to prioritize gold over heirlooms because gold's the bigger bottleneck right now. Tyler even retweeted it. That's really nice of them when they do that. Actually, since I'm going to backtrack, I'm going to wait to open that. Barring we don't get, I'm actually going to have to begin to ration my torches already, too. Now knowing that, we're going to have to backtrack. We'll have to ration them out. A little bit. More than I usually do. Oh, it's nice to get a food check, too, right in the beginning. That's good. I don't have any light gear on anyway, so not the end of the world.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Hi, Zoo. Hi, Hollow. What's up, guys? It was really nice of the devs to retweet that. They're really, really supportive.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Seize this momentum.
Same thing. I'll come back. I'll loot that on the way back. As long as we don't pop a fight, I'll leave the torches out so we can backtrack. Oh, there's one medicines.
Nature herself.
Why we didn't use our shovels?
Victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Prots higher. Let's start here. Just want to get rid of that dog. That was a really, really low hit. Hey, who? Yeah, I did. I provisioned for short. I just doing it again for testing purposes, just to see see if there's a room for saving even on bad RNG like this layout. Just gonna get rid of him. Normally would not do that, but these guys have prot too. Yeah, that's a good question, Kat. I'm really doing it primarily just to test to see if there's a way we can cut down on some of the provisions to increase in the gold on the spreadsheet. Ugh. Oh, those are great moves. She really struggles with mobs in the front row and having value. Alright, there we go.
As the enemy crumbles. A devastating blow.
Probably should have went after the one in the back because it already took damage, but that's fine.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
The reason I did breakthrough right there is because I knew I could kill one off and still damage the other mob, eliminating an enemy turn. So that was the reason for it, in case you guys kind of wondered. And since since we have them outnumbered, I'm gonna slow play here and heal where I can heal. Actually, I thought she was still blighted. That was a bad move there. That's all right.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
I think the number of torches you guys recommend on the spreadsheet is scarily accurate. I always have like maybe 2 left at the end. So that's good feedback. I mean, I really did. I mean, that's like 1,000 hours of gameplay, so it should be fairly accurate. But you know, as the game changes, and they hotfix things, sometimes you know you don't really know what to do to unless you truly go back and test it and see what you can push. Shovels are overboard. So which dungeon do you say they're overboard, or do you just say in general they're overboard? Whoops, I just grabbed that like that was the right thing to do because I said shovels. So now at this point, we'll probably get rid of crests. I mean, we'll get rid of some of these provisions if we have to. We'll probably get rid of crests to get gold stacks. Like, I'm not going to use a shovel there because there's still a pretty good chance that I could get another shovel. I'll torch up if we don't get a scout check. So we didn't get a scout check, probably because we don't have torches. So we torch up. See, so that's why I didn't want to use that shovel there. So hopefully we don't run into another one, but we haven't been very lucky with finding the medicine so far. So I really don't like going after back row here because with the prod it kind of slows combat down. So I'll see if I can judge him. But she might actually not have it, which is okay if she doesn't. I'll bola the next turn. Yeah, she doesn't. Oh God. Please bleed. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Not enough damage. Alright, so again, we think we can eliminate him with breakthrough. So we're going to damage these other two. Now she's going to take a debuff, but it's not the end of the world. That's simply to try and keep ahead of the bleed or the blights that are going on. That's all. Alright, so she's not gonna bleed to death. We don't have another turn left. As much as you don't want to do that, that's probably the best move.
Masterfully executed.
That way for sure you know you're eliminating a turn. Third row, yes. Should be able to kill it with sniper shot. Alright, good. Alright, so here we outnumber the enemy, so pretty heavily. So we can begin to slow play a little bit if we need to work from behind. This is where some people stun, but if you stun, you're going to delay the fight also. So you want to keep that in mind. Oh shit, I screwed that up. Keep thinking she has judgment. Thankfully I didn't get punished for it, but if she had judgment, I was going to use her to finish off, but we don't. So what we'll do now is continue to heal. We didn't get punished, which we probably should have been. Just do that to get the heal. We're going to use the Arbalist because we have to. So
Success so clearly in.
alright, gold's a
Or
priority.
is it merely a trick of the light?
Get lucky to get a scout check. So there's another shovel, so that's going to be bad news. So what do we do here since we're... So 3 is definitely required still, who? That's confirmed. I kind of thought it would be, but... I'm going to take a chance that it's down here since I have to pick a direction either way. And I know I can't get through that wall. again, we know we're going to kill one mob, so we're going to damage both of them, and then we can kill two. Actually, that turned out better. So that's when you use AoE. You have to be selective. So deeds are a priority. So deeds would really circumvent or take... You'd take them as a priority over something that's like 250 gold for sure. But really, the gold is better than this crest, but since there's a stack of 12, we're going to drop the gold. And again, this is just really testing, so you guys will see that this isn't an ideal run by any means. Just kind of testing provisions and what it looks like, and trying to see if we can push the limits to get some savings. So we gotta hope for medicine on these two. We could have gotten really bad RNG and not gotten medicine until back here. So because it's all the way black, or almost all the way dark, I should say, not black. So... Based off what we have, I'm going to keep that there. Probably could have got rid of the holy water, but I'm taking a chance that I'll need it, and we'll be able to better maximize the gold. It's kind of a risk, but... Alright, so we know that's not what we want, and it's not there. So we're definitely going to take some additional stress damage. Alright, so we're going to go through here.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
Fuck.
And indefatigable
Not what I wanted. So now I'll have to backtrack all the way. I grabbed a medicine already. I don't think I passed by one of them. $12 is too high on a short food run. Might be.
Sublimity of the intelligence.
There's also a lot of value in bringing fasting seals. They're a really good trinket to get early on in the game, for sure. And bloodthirst rings. Hey Shotgun, what's up? No, I can't equip it. It's for Plague Doctor only. Alright, since we haven't found the secret room, we're going to do this. Stunstone's actually pretty good. Bring that. I don't think I can take it. And the portrait isn't as good as 12 crests right now. Wow. Well, I hope the medicine's this way and that we didn't miss one. I don't think I did. There's always that possibility, though. This is just an early run, demons, and I was just really doing testing on bringing the short provisions in a medium run to see if we could save some money.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
It looks like our numbers are still pretty good. Shit. Really? There we go. Alright. The other thing you gotta remember, guys, is what you can do is you can actually, and we haven't even camped yet.
The requirements of survival cannot be met on an empty stomach.
There's the food we needed. Great. Good job, everyone. Alright, so this is probably combat. No curio, though, so it's in the hallway. It's really going to focus the stress guys just because... Well... She is probably going to go to a heart attack.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
surprise there that she'll get focused. Too bad you can't eat dog treats as food, yeah. That's what we'll pop right now. We'll just get really, really, really bad RNG with the layout. But I was also trying to test some stuff, so no surprise that we lose her. And the rest of these people, it doesn't matter that, like, they don't have good skills, or quirks rather, so.
Unquestionably.
Thanks for the follow, Shotgun. Appreciate it.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Great. That was good. Surprised we got that. Wow.
Reeling.
It's like 4 crits. It's pretty crazy. Okay, here we're gonna go offensive so we can eliminate the turn. And with him, he's taking so much blood damage that... Or bleed damage, blood damage. We're gonna bandage. Need to get rid of her. So it's 2 turns. Nice. Hey Jomi, what's up? Thought he had another crit in him. I really did. Surprised. Oh, she dodges and she gets stressed. Alright, so...
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, there's one. Actually, we'll rest now. While we have enough food.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Hope we don't get a food check, but maybe we will. Okay, that worked out great. Okay, great. That also sucked. These are going great. Pop that. Okay, she doesn't want... Great. That was the best camping I think I've ever done.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
So much shit. Some shit RNG. Worth it.
Watch your step.
Okay, go ahead and pass. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't. I don't know who that is, Cat. Does he stream DD? Great, so now we lost our buff, and now we have a debuff, because we're in the wrong position. That was awful, they didn't want to do shit. Yeah, that happens. I mean, this is probably the worst RNG I've faced in a long time in a dungeon. Part of it's self-inflicted, because I wanted to test some things. Alright, you really need... But I mean, the luck we've kind of gotten has been pretty bad too. So as long as there's all 4, there's less of a chance for one of them to spawn another guy. So we're gonna let him bleed to death, even though he may take additional damage. It's worth not having another mob come up. I'm gonna try and focus this one. Oh, of course. So now we'll break through. She even takes a turn. That will bleed to death and it'll leave him. He probably will still summon one. We'll see. Great. Oh god. Come on. Ugh. There it is. That's what I wanted. This is going swimmingly. I'm gonna have to use the other dog treat, which I thought I might be able to save. This is gonna turn into a boss fight if we keep getting stun locked. We might die of a heart attack. I just won't be able to keep up. This is like the worst RNG I think I've faced in the game in a long time. Slime is very rude. Yeah. Stun again. Oh my god, somebody resisted it. This may take 21 turns. Maybe more. Debated attacking the slime there. Had to get offense out when I can. Stun again. So I haven't played this game in like 6 months and suddenly everything is different. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hi Wolf, how are you?
A dizzying blow to
There it
body
goes.
and brain. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
It's kind of shitty. Literally in the last room. God. Heart attacks. Knew it.
Blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
Alright, so a couple things we learned. The testing for the medium dungeon is pretty much still dead on. So, despite the feedback we're getting I don't think we need to change anything. Oh my god. I wanted her to move back. Now you resist it. Good. Alright, well. Oh god. That's not what I wanted. At least she's got 1 HP left, so she could get a turn. That was lucky. Alright.
And now the true test. Hold fast. Or expire.
Okay. This is the luckiest thing we got all day.
Ignorance of your enemy. And
I didn't want to lose the didn't want to lose the money.
Lead to defeat.
So who everything is dead on. Despite the complaints we get that when you bring too much stuff, I don't see that at all. We may need to change a thing or two, but I don't agree with what some of the people were saying. Okay, so we didn't get a healer. That kind of stinks. Surprised it let you leave. Yeah, I am too. That was brutal. That was a really, really, really bad dungeon. That's pretty much the worst RNG you can get. When you have to go to every single room and do every single fight. Get very little scout checks. We obviously brought little food because we were testing to see if it was right, but so yeah, that was pretty bad. Eagle Eye on the Houndmaster really is not that good because he's so low crit. Still pretty good though. Let's check to see what else we have. That grave robber could be an option. Just to run through a dark dungeon. So we still managed to make, even with the deaths, like 3,000 gold through there. So, not the end of the world. Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's pretty good.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of
Probably take this Grey Robber too. Alright. There's nothing here that's a must buy. And deeds. Go ahead and do that.
Every plan relies upon a
And
strong
then
arm and tempered steel.
we will see what healer we have that is not too stressed out. It's going to be you. And we're going to give you the Dark Crown. So I need to strip all the trinkets off everybody. And put you probably, whoops, put you slot 4. Based off the trinket selection we have, if we're going to do a dark run, it usually does well if you bring somebody with high stun or high crit. So bring that. Where's that grave robber? Bring the grave robber. Bring Bounty Hunter. And how about that Houndmaster? Depending on what skills he has. Oh, we didn't bring him. He has command, but not bolster. He is bolster. Then I'm kind of looking to see what trinkets would be worthwhile to go after. And that's kind of where I'll pick my zone, just trying to avoid short dungeons. That's probably a good one right there. So we're going to have to use him to buff. use her range deeps. And we want everybody to mark for him. It's kind of a miss there. He's not a fit for the weld. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look through this and see what I have to play with. I have a lot of classes that are duped and tripped, which isn't good. Hi Nikki. Hi Sage. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. You know what? We'll take another man-at-arms. See how this runs. I haven't run that in a while. That actually is, since we have Unholy Slayer, she's got Unholy Hater. Less stress damage. We're going to give you dodge. And we're going to make you pop Retribution. You, if I have anything speedy, you'll be doing that. Yep, there you go, because you won't be swinging anyway. And you'll probably take a little more stress. Not the end of the world. You can take that too. Alright, you... Really nothing. Oh, wait. There's your backpack. Indiana Jones purse. Not that you'll be using stun at all. Yeah, no stun. So, no reason for that. And... Dark Crowns. Alright, so we'll be doing a dark run here. I wish I had Bloodthirst rings so I could show you guys. So, I'm not going to bring torches, and same thing, we're going to stick to our provisions, and now we'll try back on the medium setup for food. Oops. So the recommendation's 18. No torches, 3 shovels, obviously. Oops. 2 herbs, 3 holy water. 2 bandages, no anti-venom, and we're gonna bring 2 keys, 1 for a secret room, 1 for the glass. I don't know what it's called, the glass thing you go into. Hey Leth, no it's not, man. I'm doing a video series for YouTube on how to start, and this is the 5th piece of it, I think. 4th or 5th. Speaking of bad RNG. Ugh. Okay, guys, 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom.
Unquestionably damp.
D, welcome. Hello. Alright. So... Excuse me. There's no good way to do this. Let's just go. Normally try and plot out where I'm going to go, but no such luck there. Hey, Jonesy.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Sage, I had a problem with that. I had to refresh earlier. I thought it may have been better Twitch TV, but I don't know. Okay. Lower HP, easier to kill. Yeah, I'm trying 2 Man-at-Arms to see how it works. It's been a while since I've done it. This will kind of be a slower party to play, for sure. The combat will be longer, but just want to see if it's viable. Like him way more than the Crusader. He's pretty good. I thought we would have dodged that by now. After, I don't know, all those buffs. I guess not.
The ground quakes.
Man, all that dodge. I guess their accuracy's high, so that dodge isn't going to do anything on the Dark Run. Probably should have considered that, but wasn't thinking it'd be that much of an issue. She's got to go back row because nobody else can damage that.
Continue the onslaught.
May have to use him more in an offensive role than I originally intended. Which should be fine. At least for the first couple rows. My cultist probably would have done better to clear the corpses, knowing that we were going to run into that. Ah, low roll.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, the buffs don't do you as much good, Jonesy, in Dark Runs, because the monster accuracy is so high that it makes dodge basically worthless. Not completely, but almost worthless. So if you guys are doing Dark Runs, you know, keep that in mind, that that is something that definitely factors in, as the monster accuracy is much higher. Now the crits can help, you know, balance your stress that you're going to take, but normally it still is very, very difficult to manage the amount of stress without, like, a jester. No, I didn't bring torches. Nope. The speed's still valuable. I didn't want that torch, but I did want to get rid of that turn because of the stress it would cause.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Well struck.
Probably not enough. Oh, okay, that is enough. Good.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So the whole point of this is just to try and get loot. So we may not even complete the mission. I mean, of course you want to, but... like, I popped in this just to see if there was something that we could loot that was valuable. Now I'll go back out, because I don't need to go there with the scout check. Same thing here. We'll go here, because it's basically a free room. I was hoping for more gold than heirlooms, but that's alright. Okay. Bye, Sage. Nice to see you, man. Hey, Darth. What's up? I'm not playing Winning Putt tonight, man. I just got on to do Darkest Dungeon, really, to continue the video series for newer people. But I will be playing with viewers, yeah, for sure. I'll be doing that. Colton asked me the other day, too, if I'd play. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing with you guys. Just, it'll be, I'll set up a stream night where we're playing and Rab and I'll take on teams of 2 or whatever. Alright, so we know there's a fight there. We're still okay on stress. We can still camp. So we're going to go to this fight, probably do that. Normally I would wait till the end to camp. We'll camp after that fight to drop our stress down a little bit. Nope. Although when you're doing a dark run, it's a good time to run into the Shambler because it's going to be dark there anyway, I guess. Nice. That was good.
Strike.
And knowing it's going to be a throwaway party is another good thing for whenever you're going to fight the Shambler. Yeah, for sure, Darth. For sure. Fuck. Hey, Cheap. What's up? What's up? If you've had trouble after installing a game, it ignores mouse clicks and the video freezes for me. No, I have not. No, I don't know what would cause that. Go here, knowing that we can kill him. And then better manage the heals to focus there. And he didn't do what we wanted, though. Alright, it works. Alright, so the option you have here, chat, is you can use a key. Alright, so now we need to get rid of something.
Push on to the task's end.
Probably the busts for now. You can use a key in this, but you'll only unlock heirlooms. So a better suggestion is to get somebody who isn't very stressed out. Exhibit A. Just have them risk and open it, and then you typically will get gems instead of gems and gold instead of the heirlooms. Sometimes you'll still get heirlooms, but alright, so this is probably more valuable than that portrait right now. Or we're gonna risk herbs. We don't need anybody to get debuffed, so we're just gonna risk that. Alright, moving on. Sorry, Cheap. Good luck, man. It's a great game if you can get it running. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Run back through that hallway, and we'll camp in that room there. Another Shambler? I didn't even know 2 was possible. Really want me to fight the Shambler. Alright.
A moment of respite.
Hope we don't get another food check, but we only have to really go to one more room. Alright, so we are going to focus on reducing stress because of the point that we're at now. Since we're almost done through the party. We don't have any religious characters, so that doesn't carry as much value. None of these guys really have stress reduction. One does.
User left your channel.
So because she's a healer, and we may need to use her again in another run, we're gonna heal her. Go ahead and heal him. I guess we're still gonna get some stress reduction with that, but this is actually way better. Double weapons practice would be pretty strong. That's only self. That. Hope we don't get a food check.
May we find victory.
Okay. Alright. Thanks, D. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Chris the artist is in here a lot. I was in his stream yesterday. He streams also. You guys should follow him. It's Red Hook Chris. The devs are really cool and supportive of most of the community that streams. They've been pretty awesome to me, actually. Like, they just... Some of you may have come because they retweeted my stuff today. So...
And we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Didn't make as much gold as I was hoping. But we also didn't come out of there with a ton of stress. We can still run that party through again.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hope for healers. We of course got none. So then we're going to scroll through and see if we have any keepers. Quick draw is actually pretty good. Let me dump somebody. Who can go? She can probably go.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Another thing to remember, guys, is every week you don't use somebody, they're probably going to reduce a little bit of stress. So if you have somebody you really like, but you don't want to invest any money in, you can just park them. So, just an idea. Park them for a few weeks and their stress will come down to a much more manageable level. Alright, so we're going to bring him.
A lawman and his
Hey, Meaty.
faithful beast.
Hey, Fear, what's up?
A bond forged by battle.
Damp, I beat DD and tweeted about it, and DD liked it and retweeted it. Yeah, they are awesome. They just retweeted the stream today, actually. I was just talking about that. Okay, so not really anybody else that's really great. So... same kind of thing. No great trinkets to buy. So we're going to move on. I'm just looking for... like the trinkets that I listed out in the video that are really, really, really useful. Doesn't seem there are any. No. That's got 6 deeds in it, so might be worthwhile to run that. What week is this now, and how long do you generally grind with low-level heroes? I typically recommend until around 100,000 gold. It makes it safe for like newer players. You know, if you have 70,000 and you kind of know what you're doing, you can go with that. You're really just trying to focus on picking out some people that have pretty strong quirks that you can create an A team with. That's all. So we really don't have that here, so I'm just trying to grind up some money. So 18 food tended to work out really well. 3 shovels, 2 of those. Two herbs, 2 holy water. I'm going to change that to 2 bandages. Three anti-venom's probably legit, though. I think this is like week 15 shotgun. One key for secret room. 1 holy water. No torches. This party's a little clunky, though. Let's go back now that I bought everything. Man-at-Arms makes it so... they're like slow. And we're not really able to damage the back row with that party. So let's trade this. He doesn't have stun. He actually doesn't even have mark. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, he's not very good outside of quick draw. At least he doesn't have good combat skills. Sorry, guys. Get rid of that. Who else is in the stagecoach? We might have a Hellion or something that we could just bring that's... yeah, she's got much better skill sets than him.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside
All right.
like a spent torch.
Don't need that again. Okay, so first row. We don't have anybody really who's going to be pulling, or we could bring the leper. She's still fine. Bring that, bring that. This should be okay. So, again, 3, 18, 2, 2, 2, 1. Won't bring those. No torches. We're just going to do dark runs. That's it. Hi, Ricky. I do remember your name. Welcome back.
I knew all these paths once.
Well,
Now they're as twisted as my own ambitions.
I keep thinking I couldn't get worse RNG with the maps. Gotta stop thinking that. Okay. So we're gonna go to these 4 rooms, skip those 2, work our way back. Yeah, I also didn't trinket them up. That's fine. Good job. So I'm not snuffing out the torch because any of the treasure we get, I can eventually pick back up on the end. So we'll come back and get it. That keeps your stress still a little bit relatively high, and if you run into any mobs early on, you aren't hurt as much by it. Then on your way back, you can pick everything up. That's why I didn't snuff it out last time. Welcome, Ricky. Good to see you. Damn. Bye-bye, torch.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Get rid of the turn. Not that there's a lot of damage, but he's probably going to live to the next turn anyway. The other one, not necessarily. Dodge is not good enough because it's in the dark. Hey, Crows. Hey, Pat. It's good to see some good DD gameplay now that I own the game, but I have absolutely no clue how to do stuff. Dude, check out the YouTube channel. That's what it's there for. There's like 60 videos there now, all on Darkest Dungeon. Well, there's like 150 videos, I think, but I think 60 or 70 are Darkest Dungeon. Something like that. A lot. And there's the spreadsheet. Thanks, Zoo. So what do I do if I didn't grind at the start? Now I have mostly level 3 and 4 guys. Well, you may run into a gold bottleneck, which will be difficult to recover from. Oh, good. Scout chance. Not gonna do that. There's possibility you've also invested money into guys that really weren't worth it. If they don't have really good quirks. So you may get, you know, to a little bit farther into the game. Not necessarily, it's not always the case, but you may get a little bit farther into the game and you're like, shit, I don't know what to do.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Last time I checked, it was all... Yeah, I actually had Darkest Dungeon content in there, so spoiler alert. I think that was my latest video.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult without some of those trophy trinkets. They're really good. The level 5 trinkets, some of them are really, really strong. No, I really haven't tried to beat it, Fear. I've been doing other streams, because people ask for stuff like this, like how do I start, and so I really try and cater to the newer players. And they're really not asking for Darkest Dungeon stuff. And the time that where I'm not streaming, I'm usually making videos or drawing up scripts. Or working on the... If you look at the strategy guide, Who and I have added a lot of content in the guide lately.
With a singular purpose.
I have been playing some tanks, but that's just to take a break. I mean, I've been working 60 and 70 hour work weeks, so... My work schedule has really been brutal. I was hoping we'd get a bleed on the other one. Probably could have just killed him. Probably a mistake, but thought I'd get a bleed on the one that was gonna die. It's under spreadsheet, yellow. Yeah, I work a lot. I work a lot. I drive a lot too.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, seriously, let's do this right. It's alright.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
If we had that crown on, that probably would have been virtuous. Oh well. It would have been a good chance to be that at least.
A decisive pummeling. These nightmarish
pretty good help.
creatures can be felt. They can be beaten.
Okay. None of those bleeds are that bad, so we're okay. Spreadsheet is awesomely done. I was looking for that kind of stuff for some time. Yeah, who put a lot of work into it recently, and we've played the game really since probably day one.
Nature herself
Yeah, I know I have. I don't know about who, but I have, so.
malformed with misintent.
Alright, now so we get the additional food. We're gonna use those as potions. Swap you. Swap you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that, Zoo. It's just time, man. That's all. Okay, so knowing those mobs are prot, we're gonna try and eliminate this turn first. Damn. Wouldn't have mattered. He's too fast. Yeah, I know they did, Zoo. It's, again, just a timing thing, man. Just time. Just takes a lot of time. I'll be updating videos, probably with this playthrough, once I feel I have the, you know, the parties that are right. But the man-at-arms still is viable, I think, in that fight. You're welcome, Shotgun. See you. Thank you for being here. Okay, Iron Swan's probably gonna kill him, so we'll move on to the next one. No, I think everyone in here has a terrible, terrible sleeping schedule. Wow, I can't believe that didn't kill him. That didn't hit for shit. She's still debuffed? No? Hey, Enterprise. What do you mean, what kind of streamer am I? I'm confused by that question, honestly. Alright. That should bleed. Alright, so now he's dead, so that was worth it. Good move. I thought that would have hit harder than that, but it's alright. Okay, bleed to death. We'll bleed to death in the next turn. And then we'll focus down this mob. Still a sloppy fight, though. Variety game only art. Oh.
This is how a life is taken.
I'm kind of like, I get the most viewers when I play Darkest Dungeon because of all the work I put into the strategy guide in my YouTube channel. But I mean, I play a lot of different stuff. I'll be playing the Division. Still gotta hit him. I'll be playing The Division when it comes out. I like all kinds of different stuff. Lately I've been playing a lot of World of Tanks, which I never expected to. But that obviously doesn't attract a lot of viewers. A lot of people think it's really, really slow-paced. I think it's a really good game. It can be frustrating. And you have to be really good if you want people to watch, too. But, I mean, I play all kinds of different stuff. I really like playing indie games. That's what I try and play the most of, so... I do play Path of Exile sometimes. I'm waiting on Loco to come back, and we'll be playing that again. I don't need all that food. I'll camp in this next room, probably. Yeah, I know that, Zoo. I know that. I've been looking at it.
A devastating blow.
Oh, that's okay, Fear. I do the same thing, man. You don't have to apologize. That's fine. I also like to play a lot of games Enterprise that chat can play. That I can play with them, like with the community. Like, we got Winning Putt, which is a golf game. And everyone's like, oh, God, a golf game. But it's an MMO. Like, it's really good. It's really good. It's an MMO. It's hard to explain. We're just going to go ahead and bandage to get this slot so we can get the sapphires. And we will camp and then come back to that. So we have room for the foods. Oh, hello. Funny to see you here. Actually, their bleed resist is so low, this is worth it.
The ground quakes.
Wow, somebody resisted. Wow. That really should have hit harder than that. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. It's really hard to explain. Just because I'm moving forward, I'm going to do that. It's hard to explain, but it's like... It's made like an MMO. It really is. Ice can probably give you some feedback, and so can Nikki. She cheats at the game. She's got hacks. She's been hacking it, but that's fine. We let her hack. Fuck, death's door.
And now the true test.
And she's not in a position to heal.
Or expire.
Just get rid of one turn. Hope for the best. Woo-wee. Worth it. You're almost level 9? That's good. You need all the help you can get. You're pretty terrible at that game. Yeah, Nikki cheats. She definitely cheats, for sure.
A death by inches.
I was hoping we could make it out of there without a crit, knowing it was for sure about to happen. Miss. Great. That one heal.
Teetering on the brink.
Wow.
Facing the abyss.
Alright, dead. Please speed check. Thank you. Nice. Alright. What to get rid of? What to get rid of?
But a victory nonetheless.
One sec, guys. I got this new keyboard today that is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I can't tell you how good it is. It is incredible. Hi, Bulb. Probably worth it. Yep. Don't need those. Alright, time to camp.
Circle in the dark.
Waited as long as I could, but we need the heals. Therapy dog. Sharpened spear for sure. No one's religious as usual. Hound's watch is pretty good. Alright, let's do this. Should be good.
The light, the promise of safety.
Hi, Pat. Yeah, it is a it's a DOS keyboard. It's called a Division Zero. Prior to that, I had a $150 Logitech keyboard. I don't know, it was like the best one they made. This is night and day from where that Logitech board is. It is so good. It is just incredible. We may run into needing a shovel again. Worth it. Yeah, it's amazing, demons. Boy, I'm glad I kept that shovel. So whoever said we take too many shovels is out of their mind. I don't know who that was. We've needed every single one. Okay, some delicious scurvy. Good, good. Someone was not eating their lemons. What makes a keyboard good? I'll tell you, use this keyboard and tell me you've never used a board better in your life. And I mean, it's so responsive. It's hard to explain. It's just so much better. You can feel it in the quality. It's really, really good.
Unquestionably.
Thanks, Marv. Appreciate the follow, dude. Welcome.
Foolish horrors.
Alright.
Brought low and driven into
Hit
the
the tarp.
mud.
Still worth the risk. Come on, secret room, please. Nope. So we needed every bit of that food. Even with finding the additional food, we still needed every bit of it. Alright. The full-size one. Fawn. Ideal Plague Doctor. On guard. Probably on guard, quick reflexes. Trying to think. She really doesn't have high crit. Her damage will be dotted, so the percentage buff doesn't do any good. Maybe ranged accuracy? Or just, I guess, accuracy? I should have snuffed before I did that.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Trying to read chat sometimes distracts me. Finally saw you streaming when I was still up. UK here. Big thanks for YouTube video guides. Your YouTube guides helped me a lot getting started. Thanks, man. I'm glad it helped you. No, I don't think evasive, tough, or steady. I mean, steady's always good, but she doesn't dodge enough for evasive to be that valuable. Tough. Hey, she doesn't have enough hit points. God damn it, really? The RNG today has been brutal. We were coming through this with like no stress.
Of steel and war. Nary a thought given to the plow.
Hard skin can be okay because it just flat out negates damage coming in. But tough really I think is only viable on the leper because he has so much health. Alright, so that's 12,000 gold. That's pretty good.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension.
Please healers. No healers.
Tenuously thin here.
Great. Well, there's one. See, he's a keeper, for sure. For sure, you keep him. He's somebody you can invest in. On guard is really, really strong, especially on a Houndmaster. So he is a keeper. Probably will dismiss someone who's fairly stressed out. Not you. That's why we parked her, so she could get free stress reduction before we bring her again. Probably could bring in a cultist to heal, even though we don't have cleansing crystal yet. Who do we get rid of? Quick draw. Natural swing's okay. Some of these guys are still all fodder, but no. Get rid of
Those
you.
without the stomach for this place must move on. A lawman
All right,
and
it's
his
91,000.
faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Worth it. All right. Anything here we have to buy? No. All right. Portraits, we already did that one. Nope. Okay. All right. Next one. Damp, with a full roster, how many slots did you dedicate to healers? Early on, as many as you can, because you're going to turn a lot of them. I take healers every time they're open. And then as I begin to get people like that I keep, like she's got Slugger, she's got Eagle Eye, he'll have On Guard. I put them down at the bottom here, and the idea is that I park them when they get too stressed out during a run, and I'll eventually begin to show that they're basically getting free stress removal every week that I'm not playing them. So we probably could run this party through again. I mean, she's pretty stressed out. We'll have to bring in a cultist to heal. I don't think I have a Vestal that... maybe I have one. That one's not that bad. Fuck it. Let's just bring a Vestal. Put her in slot 4. Or in a cultist, rather. +2 speed? Yep. With torch below. I believe. Alright, now we can add trinkets. Yay. Everybody remembers this time. Good job, Damp. Fucking idiot. Alright. +5 crit. Hello. Stress damage in the front 2 rows. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. That's speed dodge. Stress damage, pretty good there. Let's see. Which ones he have? Abyssal Artillery. He's a little bit of melee. She's ranged. She does actually have a stun. None of the rest of these are that good for her. I guess we use her to stun, which I probably never will. You guys know me. We don't stun around now. So you take accuracy. Sure, stun resist. Wait, no, that offsets dodge. Don't do that. Well, doesn't matter. It's a dark run. We're not going to dodge anything anyway. Okay. Uh-oh. Feather crystal. Gotta go. Gotta go. Man, that's good too. Feather crystal, for sure. Best. Best trinket. Earth. Bye, Ricky. It's nice to see you. Yeah, speed's really good on healers. On guard is really strong. It can save you a lot of times if somebody's on death's door. And you go pop into a fight, and at least you know you can get a heal off typically right away. Quick reflexes is also strong. And then prot or steady are good. Depends on who you're using to heal, but speed's usually the primary stat. How do you deal with stress in the dark runs? You offset it with trinkets? No, I didn't last time, Crows. I really didn't do anything different last time. Just the amount of crits I got kind of helped. I didn't do anything stupid, and I don't know. Kind of worked out last run. Went okay. Try to save my camp as long as possible. Like towards the last few rooms, knowing you'll be probably into 4 fights. That way you still get buffs. Two keys. That's too many. It shouldn't be 3, it should be 2. 4 holy water is probably accurate in case you get those confessional booths, which are like O-face. Straight O-face. We're not going to bring torches. We'll bring a couple bandages. Alright. If you really want to do something about it, Yeah, Jester is, but I really don't care to do anything about it. Holy shit, bad RNG again.
And the seat of our noble line.
Could be worse. Hopefully we'll get a scout and know if we have to go to those rooms, but we'll see. Oh, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Even with the +5 accuracy, come on. Not enough. Worth it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Night Fawn, see you. Thanks for coming, man.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Wow.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's a sweet corpse. Hat all fucked up to the side. It's pretty sweet looking. Oh, come on. That should have killed them both. Well, at least him. Shit.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Confidence surges as the enemy.
Random question, Damp. Are there any songs that make Vegas sing? No, not really. She doesn't really do that. She's pretty low key. Dark runs are just temporary. There's a lot of people that do a lot of dark runs. I mean, they do them all throughout the game. I feel the risk versus the reward really isn't there after mid-game. I don't recommend them in like champion level dungeons, because a lot of people have trouble with those anyway. Then you make them dark runs and they're a real bitch. And you can always trinket for them, like with these, which makes it a little easier to manage the stress, but
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
just because I know these guys are going to trigger bleeds on them. Fuck. Move's really underrated, but it can hit hard. Didn't want to have to do that, but yeah, the way you should look at your characters is really just as resources, crows. Don't try and look at them as your, varsity team early on. Look at them as resources to get to the darkest dungeon. They're really just giving you there to make you money, like employees. You're gonna fire them eventually anyway, in most cases. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but I think you guys kind of understood what I was saying. Don't work for me, in other words. Fuck. Come on now. I really want to be aggressive there, but it's not smart. Fuck.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Thanks, Enterprise. Appreciate the follow, man. Welcome. In before he goes on death's door.
Impressed? impressive.
Of course. Why wouldn't he? Fucking hate those guys. This guy's a real dick too when he crits. Get rid of that turn, hopefully. This is a bitch of a fight so far. Why is she so fucking blind? I missed like everything. Oh, all of a sudden this guy has prot. I didn't know they gave him prot. I must have missed that update. Shit. He's much better with prot.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Ah, damn. Dumbass. Ooh, survival guide. Sweet. Worth it. It's a really good thing to get early on in the game, by the way. So things like that don't happen to you. You don't get tarped all over the place. When the Antiquarian comes out, I'm going to try a few Champion Dark runs just to see if the bank is real. Yeah. How much gold do you want to have before you actually start to invest in the characters in terms of levels, quirks, skills, and gear? Or is it not based on gold? Primarily, I don't want to say it's based on gold. Chris said, like, in June 2015, I tweeted at him, I don't remember, but basically it was something to the extent of not wanting to invest in characters, and he sent something back that said that's why we changed their color from gray to, like, blue at level 3, or white basically to blue. Once it gets to a color is when you want to invest in them. So, hey, Reb. It's not necessarily based on, I don't want you to think it's based off of a number, but around 100k is a good place to start. I gotta get him out of the fucking back row. Or the front row. Really, the bottleneck is damage. I probably should have went after him. Yeah. Ooh. Thank you. Nice crit. Thank you. Ugh.
Such a terrible assault.
Damn it. We need to do our first camp already, guys. I have to. Damn. How up to date in terms of the current content are your class guides in terms of your recommendations regarding skill picks and perks? Most of them are still relevant. The trinkets piece of it may not be. But almost everything as far as the skills really haven't changed much. We are just gonna go ahead and camp.
Circle in the dark.
Really don't want to camp that early, but things are not going well. We need to course correct. That's not worth it. Nobody else has any diseases. That.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Still got to go all the way to that room. Damn. All right. What am I doing? 1 second, guys. BRB me, please. I'm gonna grab a beer. Hey, Red Guy. Recently got my hands on the Grave Robber, very rare trinket and musket ball, and I'm loving the scout checks that I give her. What group comp do you think she fits the best in? I'll answer this and then I'll BRB. I think she does really well in a utility role in almost any party throughout the game, especially if you're able to get her quirks to the ranged crit. She's really, really excellent. So really, she supports almost every class comp. If you notice with her thrown dagger, she does do more damage versus the marked targets. So she works well in a marked party. Like one like this, actually, if he had mark, wouldn't be bad because the occultist has mark already. That's where I think she really excels. Some people use her in move parties with melee, but I'd rather focus her on her ranged ability. So I primarily use thrown dagger and then poison darts to finish things off. Lunge is strong though, and pick to the face isn't bad. Lunge is really strong based off its crit. I think the only thing higher than this is Finale that the Jester has with 15% crit. Good question though. The Grave Robber is really, really strong right now. And she's so much stronger than the Highwayman that people are giving the Highwayman so much shit for it. So, be right back, guys. Damn, I can't believe how nice this keyboard is. It's incredible how good this board is compared to the Logitech one that was really expensive that isn't half as good. I was thinking that one thing to remember is as you're doing dark runs is that these people that you're bringing in these dark runs shouldn't be your A team. Like these guys, none of them really have keeper quirks that we're going to worry about. So we can leave this at any time and not, you know, really be concerned like, oh man, I really lost somebody of value. That's not the point with the dark runs. They're just really there to get you to get to a point where you can raise your gold up higher because it's going to be your big bottleneck in the beginning. So evasive range crit. You think it's viable to run a bounty hunter in the first slot? Yes, I do it all the time. Bounty hunter in the first slot's really strong, actually. I think it's really underrated too. I think a lot of people think you have to have a tank in the first slot. Definitely not the case. I'm going to use dog treats. Maybe we can catch up. And before she gets squirrel crit. Damn it. I hate Leper's accuracy. Yeah, the Leper is really like... might be in last place right now, even with his buff. He's definitely in the bottom half of the party selection. Feel bad for him. Corpses came out and it kind of screwed him. Get rid of him. Could have went there, but with his prot, didn't have enough to kill him. Now she'll probably Death's Door.
As
Yeah.
life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Nice. It's really strong heal. What do I want to do here? He hits so weak that it's worth it to slow play.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Here, have a beer or two on me. Actually, don't spend 25 bucks on 2 beers. Zoo, thank you very much, man. That's really nice. You didn't have to do that, dude. Thank you. Thank you, though. I'll use it for beer. Are you on Twitter? I'll tweet it at you when I buy beer with it. I will absolutely do that. Gonna do this. Not proud of it. Damn. Don't bleed. Okay. Wasn't worth the risk. Didn't pay off. It's really nice, Zoo. Thank you very much, man. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. Somebody remind me to use dog treats, please. But I do think Leper is, generally speaking, across the game, considered probably the worst right now.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this world.
Primarily because of the corpses and not being able to hit multiple rows. You're welcome, Zoo. I like to help other people. That's the whole reason I got into streaming, is I thought I could help people get better and enjoy the game. I really do like to help. And the community, the Red Hook community, not just the devs, but the whole community around Darkest Dungeon's been awesome. Everybody's been super supportive and just makes you want to continue to, you know, to help. What trinkets am I using on first slot bounty hunter? Surgeon's gloves and either Ancestor's pen or the bounty hunter trinket that gives you 3%, the claw, I think, talon. I'm not sure what the name of it is. But I just stack crit on the bounty hunter.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
What to get rid of? What to get rid of? hate leaving that gold on the table, but... I'm gonna do it anyway. The deeds are really important still. I tend to use defensive trinket and offensive my 2 first slot guys. I don't play defensive at all. That's not my style, but some people do. They bring prot. I don't. I bring crit. Crit allows you to reduce some of your stress damage that you'll be taking, and then at the same time it obviously gives you the ability to eliminate enemy turns in one chunk, sometimes one turn. No, it's not the wounding helm. That's for damage, not for crit. You can bring the helm, it's pretty good, but it's not what I meant. Man, this shuffling is just screwing us. Fuck. Whew, that was lucky. That was really lucky. That wasn't.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
So this is something we'll consider probably ditching. If one of these guys dies. Because we're kind of... we don't have an AoE heal to be able to manage Death's Door, so we're not in a good place here. We're going to risk or guess that she's going to take more damage and try and guard on the other slot.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Well, the guard kind of worked, I guess.
Masterfully executed.
We're going to hope he doesn't rain, but he did. Oh, wow. Can't believe he missed. He probably shouldn't have missed. Alright. Oh, we've got a bleed, but we're kind of back in business. I will have to stack bleeds on him while he stacks bleeds on us.
A decisive pummeling.
Since we're really just trying to go as long as we can go, what I'm going to do is try and... I'm going to camp fairly quickly. Hoping for stun there. Alright, good. It'll give us some additional damage and allow us maybe to get an extra heal in. Worth it. Sure.
Prodigious size alone does not.
Thought I'd be able to get a heal in, but I couldn't. Alright. You guys never remind me to use the treats. Damn it, chat. How do you do... Hi, Cons, by the way. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing something. You have to, like, highlight it right now. How do you deal with weld runs early games? They are difficult. They are so difficult because you encounter different enemy types, cultists, bandits, dogs... What combination do you recommend? I recommend mark parties for the weld early on. It's my personal opinion. What I feel is best. That was lucky. Oh, good. This might be the last 2 room battles because we've had so many already. We'll see, I guess.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Sharpened spears a must. Therapy dog, pretty much a must. Watch also pretty good. Man, if we could heal ourselves, we'd be okay. Like, from a stress perspective, even though we're running dark runs,
As the light gains purchase,
we'll be alright.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Go to this room with the treasure first. Okay, that's fine. He'll take a buff. You're welcome. Damn, don't use the dog treats. You're the expert. You should remember. Dude, I never remember to use the fucking treats. Ever. Never. Alright. Using the treats. Holy crap, we surprised the party. Oh, it's because we actually have a light. Fucking stupid skeleton piece of shit. Take it. I was gonna play him more offensively, but I probably should move him back. Really wanted to use him offensively, but sometimes my pride gets in the way. Alright, eliminate that turn. No. That's not gonna kill him, though. This might kill him. Yeah, worth it. That wouldn't have killed him. That's why I didn't do it. That was lucky. That was a really low roll. It was actually a low roll, too.
A powerful blow.
Shit. Oh, thank goodness. Would have been death's door for sure. Oh, what? What? There we go. Hi, Robert. What's this illogical fear of DD2? It's seriously not that bad compared to DD1. So what's in DD2, since I don't know?
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
If we get a bleed, worth it. Okay, we don't need those crests. Another madman? Isn't that the second one? Maybe not in the same dungeon. You still have his buff? There we go. Plus 70% damage. That's pretty good. Ah, come on. We're gonna Iron Swan. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Nope, we didn't. Probably bandage if that bleeds. Yep. Or she can pop her heal, I guess. Yeah, she'll have to now that she's all... Well, no, she could damage from there. He can't heal, though. How's the bass fishing going, Robert? Anything big? Hi, Mexi.
Dazed, reeling.
Good to see you.
Break. Precision and power.
Lots of crits. Just can't get a goddamn heal to save my life. We need... he's not gonna... Is he really gonna heal? But probably not. He won't be able to heal. He'll go last. Yeah. It's a better move to leave him there, because that may have put the Houndmaster on death's door. Of course, you get a high roll on speed now. Stupid. Nothing over 6 pounds?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
£6, still nice fish. Nope, nothing. God, another fight. So we're hoping that these are the last two fights with the RNG we've gotten. It's been pretty bad. Okay. Alright, now his tentacles should kill at least one. I know we could have healed there, but fuck. Would have worked out perfectly. Fucking dick. Had to miss that. It's not going to go through that prot to be able to eliminate a turn, so juke. Nope. Took it right on the chin.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Okay. He doesn't have enough HP to worry about trying to do the
Teetering on the
the
brink.
blight. If
Facing
his
the
HP was
abyss.
high, it'd be valuable, but it's not. Good God. This occultist can't keep us up in a dark run. Something to take away. You really want a Vestal if you really want to try and live through it and not do a suicide run. As soon as I say that, talk shit. Alright. His HP is high enough. And his prot's high enough. Okay, good. He still resisted. Wow, another miss? What's wrong with you? Ugh. There we go. Oh my God. Fucking blind? Of course, stress. Fucking deserved that. She missed 3 times in a row. The fuck? When are you gonna play Fishing Planet?
A death by inches.
I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting on saltwater fish. I don't know. There we go. They haven't added a lot to the game lately, really at all. Look at that route. They really haven't added a lot at all to the game. Okay. That was nice. Fishing Planet's a pretty awesome game though, but... Hey B, what's up? What's up? this point I could probably ditch provisions. We'll see if this is the last. I kind of hope to God this is the last fight. This dungeon's been ridiculous. Another madman. I think that's number 3. At least we surprised him. Please. God damn it. Speaking of blind. Oof, that was lucky. It feels like the occultist works from behind too much at low levels with his heals. It's almost like you have to bring him as an offensive character initially, and then defensive, or a healer rather, once he gets a couple levels under him. Alright, dead. But we'll come out of this, if this is the last fight, we'll come out of the dungeon with hardly any stress. Yeah, a lot of money. But this was a long dungeon. More importantly, it's for a feather crystal. That's why you really want to finish it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious.
Actually leaving money on the table. We need to eat. Fuck it. I already ate everything, so. I was really hoping that was the last dungeon, but it's not. It's tough to believe. Alright. Don't want those 2 curios. So, we're gonna risk that it's on the right side, not on the left. But we're gonna get a food check and take some damage here soon. Wow. About time. Okay. Please, bleed for 2. Yes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I guess I really should have been considering eliminating damage and not stress, but force of habit. Good heal, good heal. Our 10% prot and 5 evasion, good lock-ins for an occultist. I don't think so, no. Occultist should be on guard, speed. Evasive could be, but on guard, speed for sure. Prot, I don't know. They really don't have enough health to offset that. You managed to basically damage yourself, occultist. Good job.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, it wasn't in that room. We're hoping it's not in that room.
Mind
Nice.
that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Whoops. Well, whatever. Might have guessed wrong, chat. I believe. Of course, we got into more fights, though, and surprises before, even with our light level there. Great. Yes. Shit. Gotta get rid of one of them. Do too much damage to just let it go.
Death waits for the slightest.
Hope they don't get
lapse
the
in
speed check.
concentration.
Damn, he took 30 stress on that. Of course he got the speed check.
The ground
That's good.
quakes.
Unquestionably damp.
Sorry guys, I'll check that out in a second. In try hard mode right now. Actually, might still need a shovel. Okay, ignore those. Might be the last one. Let's hope. Oh, nice. We can hope, chat. Feather Crystal is probably one of the best trinkets in the game. Now he might have to jab, I'm not sure. He might be able to quarrel from there. Yeah, he has to jab. That's good. Reduces his DPS considerably. Please be the last room. Please. We're gonna risk it. For 100 gold. Just in case. Thank God. That was a rough one. The amount of bad RNG we got, but we still made it. Coming out with little stress in comparison to what we thought.
Hole by hole, we reclaim what is ours.
So this person just became a keeper. This Hellion, once they had Precise Striker, just became a keeper. So she will now be
poor
moved to the bottom of the
caretaker.
list.
I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Invest in that immediately, and she goes down here. We'll park her for a while. Yeah, so then we'll check out this again. None of those are very good, so we'll kind of leave them alone. So we probably need to swap some people based off of stress, but Solar Bracer and Sun Ring, these are two really good trinkets, but doesn't mean you'd have to buy them today. Too expensive. Now if you find something you really like, you can always keep your crests on hand so that you could reduce their cost by 10%, but still, again, They're good, but they're not something you'd absolutely have to buy. The feather crystal, I'd say yes. It's really smart. Yeah, that hellion though, yep. Do you have to lock good quirks? What does it do when you lock them? When you lock them in, it means that they won't be replaced by running additional dungeons when you get the random thing that happens at the end. Yeah, it gets replaced after you get to 5. You'll see a little symbol come up here that looks like a... almost like a baseball diamond. All right. So I got to thank Tyler and the DD Twitter for the retweet. So thanks everybody who came